Good evening. My name is Michelle Flores, and I teach at a dual language school in Columbia Heights. I teach at Powell Elementary School. I've been a first grade teacher there for 5 years, but I've been teaching as a Latinx educator for 8 years total, and I've been here in DC, which is, home DMV, for 6 years. I do love teaching. It's my passion, and it is something that it would be my dream to be able to spend. I'm going to pull this a little bit closer. Sorry, excuse me. It would be my dream to be able to spend my career in education. However, I'm going to share that a huge barrier to that is my salary, and it is still the fact that in education at large, there is a small amount of Latino teachers. So in terms of other peers that I would have, other colleagues. And so to begin, I almost didn't become a teacher because I came to the field of education through an unconventional route. I got my licensure through the Center for Inspired Teaching, and I got my licensure through them, but they also provided, it was a dual licensure and master's program, and so that's what attracted me to them. And the master's program also came from Trinity University, but it was at a fraction of the cost of what I actually paid for my undergraduate degree. And so increasing the quantity of Latin teachers in classrooms, it matters. And we serve as the on-the-ground, in the trenches models for the boys and girls that we teach. And I teach in a community that we have a lot of Latinos, and it is a dual language school. So it's something that I see and I live every day, that they connect with me because I am like them. We are alike. We have a lot of similarities, and I can understand their families in a way that a teacher from a different culture or background would have more challenges. So growing up, my dream was never to become a teacher, and in part that had to do with my family, because my family, I'm a first generation college graduate, and if you would have asked me at 6 years old, what did I want to be when I grew up? I would have been like a lawyer automatically, because all I knew at that time was that they get to talk a lot, which I think I can kind of do pretty well, and I knew that they earned a lot of money. And that was something that for my parents, for my family, it was important. And so a lack of representation of the Latino teachers is a concern, because it's one of the leading factors of why teaching never crossed my mind. Even all through high school, the only person who I knew, like from K through 12, the only person who I knew who was a teacher was my high school Spanish teacher, and she was this lady called Miss Castro. She's a grumpy Cuban abuelita, and that was it. And so there is still an issue. The fact that there's still an issue of like a lack of Latino teachers in education is a big problem. And so at my school, we are a unique school, not like her school. My whole team is all Latinas, and it's something that really makes us a force. And so being able to move forward and provide licensure and more exposure for Latina teachers would be something that would increase students having that as their dream and being able to choose that as a career, as a profession. Thank you.